Okay, I'd like to just take a few minutes to give you an update on what's going on with New Pioneers, some of which you know and some of it which you probably don't know yet. As I've said to our members many, many times, the goals of New Pioneers are to educate, to demonstrate, and to advocate for sustainability. We define our mission as promoting sustainable thinking and sustainable development to ensure a healthy, safe, and prosperous future for all. And that does not just mean all the humans, or all. And I'd like to commend Joe Pat Hayden because he was very instrumental in shaping that mission statement. And that was quite a while ago, wasn't it, Joe Pat? Joe Pat was our first president, and Arthur Young was our second president of the board, and both of them are with us tonight, so we're grateful. We stand on the shoulders of giants. Within those frameworks, for the past 3 years, we've had 3 specific goals for New Pioneers: to build a local food system here in the county, to educate for sustainability in all the ways that we can think of, including electronically, and to grow our organization. In regard to building the local food system, our primary focus since last spring has been to accept the invitation of the City of Springfield to manage the Springfield Farmers Market. That's been a lot of work for us, but we're proud to say that last year we had 18 seasonal vendors, and we tripled the market sales over the previous year. We were able to add senior farmers market coupons last year, and we expect to add WIC coupons as well for farmers market this year. We have several new vendors planning to join us for the 2013 season, and we're hoping to triple our sales again. But we can only do that, of course, if you and your neighbors and friends go out of your way to come and buy some of your food from us. We have meat, we have eggs, we have vegetables, we have fruits, we have cheese, we have wine, and we're going to have more things with the addition of these new vendors. We're seeking 5% of the food budget of every resident in the county. 5%. That's not much, right? But if everyone in the county bought 5% of their food at the Springfield Farmers Market, we would add $2.2 million to the vendors' income in this county. $2.2 million is a lot of money, right? Just 5% of your food budget. If you wanted to, I think during the summer I probably spend 40 to 50% of my food budget at farmers market. But just 5% would make a huge difference. Secondly, we're trying to educate for sustainability in all the ways that we can. We sell recycled rain barrels to conserve water and knitted dishcloths to help people to kick the paper towel habit. We have a new website, a Facebook page. Pretty soon we're going to have Twitter. And we have a very long email list through which we try to keep you in the community electronically aware of our agenda. We work with students at St. Catherine College on their community service projects and their internships, and we offer the Awakening the Dreamer Symposium whenever we are invited. Over 1,000 families are now participating in our Green Pioneer Homes effort. We're getting ready for our 7th Moving Forward Forum. That will be in early June. Those are quarterly forums that we hold at the Community and Technical College, in which we invite 3 local folks each time from different sectors of the community to reflect together with us, with a live audience and also on cable TV, on what is being done and what can be done within their arena. We had the artists the first time, we had educators the second time, we had healthcare professionals. Last time we had local government leaders. To reflect together on what is already being done for sustainability and what more can be done within that arena that they belong to help us to become even more fully Kentucky's greenest, most sustainable rural community. Those of you who are new are not aware that in 2006, I think, no, 2009, our city council and our fiscal court jointly proclaimed that Springfield, Washington County is Kentucky's greenest, most sustainable rural community. We knew we couldn't prove that, but we had a list of 25 things that are happening in this county, and we said, let's claim the title. If another county can do better, fine, we'll give them the title, but at least we'll get talking about sustainability across county lines. And thirdly, we're growing our organization in all the ways that we can. We're really pleased to be collaborating with the new Barry Center program at St. Catherine College, and the director of that program, Leah, would you stand up? Leah's doing a fantastic job. And Leah is working very hard on the local part of the International Barry Conference that's going to happen April 4th to 6th. And I hope that you saw the email that said, and this is a great blessing thanks to Leah, that local people from this community can go and watch the proceedings of that conference all day Friday and all day Saturday on a downlink in the new Emily Hundley Library at St. Catherine College for free. It costs $185 to go to the conference, but you can watch the entire proceedings by just showing up at the Hundley Library on Friday or Saturday. So that's a fantastic opportunity. We already have about 20 new memberships this year, and we're very pleased about that, and some of you are here. We're delighted to have you join us. We need your help to gain a whole lot more members. We stay just at about 200 because a few die or a few move away, and then we get a few new ones. But we really want to get to that 400 mark. So any help you can give us, there are membership envelopes up here, and I think there are more in the registration tables. Take a couple and give them to friends that you think might have an interest and see if we can't grow the membership. We're thinking seriously about how we can encourage Marion County and Nelson County folk to join forces with us to expand this rural sustainability effort. And we're thrilled, as Christy said, we're thrilled that so many from Nelson County and Marion County are here tonight. We really want to talk with you, and we want to see what more can be done in among those neighboring counties. And very significantly, as Christy mentioned, since January, we have taken on a new project about enabling faith communities who own land in our region. And the region is defined as 3 hours driving time around Louisville. So it's southern Ohio, southern Indiana, parts of Tennessee, parts of West Virginia. It's a pretty big area. And what we're trying to do is to enable faith communities who own land in this region to explore how they could use their lands more sustainably. Now that's a big undertaking, and we're only going to bite off one bite at a time. But I want to ask our board members to please stand and be recognized, because it was a big commitment on the board's part. Would you all who are on the board please stand up? It was a big commitment to say, Christy gives me credit for this idea. This is Christy Brown's idea. She's been trying for a year and a half to get me to say, yeah, we could take that under New Pioneers umbrella. At first it was like, no way, we can't handle that. But God does funny things, and one day I was driving home from a conversation with her, and I thought, maybe she's right, maybe we need to do it. So I wrote it up and brought it to the executive committee. Didn't know what they were going to say, and they talked a bit, they asked a few questions, and they said, that's pretty consistent with our mission. And then we took it to the whole board, and they talked about it and asked some questions, and they said, that's pretty consistent with our mission. And a vote was taken, and we've leaped into the unknown in a way that we're probably not ready for, but I don't think I've ever been ready for anything important I've done in my life, and I don't think the rest of us have either. So anyway, we are launching. 2 weeks ago, we had a meeting in Louisville of leaders of 11 congregations of Catholic sisters who happen to be kind of on the cutting edge in Kentucky of moving sustainability agendas forward. So we met with them, and now we're working on next steps to look at how can their farms be used more sustainably, how can water be conserved better on their land, how can soil be treated more carefully, how can the tree canopy be expanded, and et cetera, et cetera. So it's a big undertaking, and New Pioneers is honored to have our name associated with it, and we'll just kind of go with it and see where it takes us. So there's a lot going on, and all of it's good, and none of it could be possible without all of you and all of the rest of those who couldn't be here tonight, but our board members and donors and supporters in the community of our efforts. You encourage us every day, you help us every day in our dream of really making this area Kentucky's greenest, most sustainable rural community. And we're gonna stand up tall when we say that, and we're gonna tell everybody we meet, right? We belong to that kind of a community. So thank you very much.